What's up, guys? MrGimms back again, and today I want to talk about my proposed changes that I have organized and gone through, and I want to share this with you guys. Some of them are from my community as well. Tyza, shout out for the Dead Hard. I think it's absolutely brilliant. Yeah, but I want to share this with you guys and see what you think, and you guys give me a bunch of feedback. I'm always happy to have that. But yeah, this is my sort of what I think will be right down the middle, fair for the community, and something we can all enjoy. So hopefully it stays down the middle. But before we get into that, though, I want to show you guys something as well. This is on the DBD forums. Great place, by the way. This comes directly from Mandy Talks. I'm sorry, Mandy now. God, it's horrifying. I'm pretty sure there will be changes from the PTB to live version based on a lot of the feedback that I'm seeing. It's too early to discuss what those will be, though. That's absolutely fair enough. Yeah, so there is going to be changes. They're not going through with absolutely everything that we're worried about, I guess. Which makes sense, by the way, because other content creators have pointed out that if you notice it on Twitter especially, a lot of DBD devs are actually going to Twitter and sharing the PTB what's it called, feedback form, sort of saying like, oh, please share your feedback. It's absolutely important. A lot of people have pointed out that it doesn't seem like everyone's on the same wavelength of behavior right now. And it looks obvious to me, at least, that, not everyone agrees with these changes that are coming through. So it's kind of interesting to see that. But anyway, I digress. Let's go through my ideas, what I would change and how I would do it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe before you continue. I hope you guys enjoy these videos. I'm pushing out a lot of videos on YouTube right now that I'm feeling a lot better. And also consider coming over on Twitch and talking to me with it there. I'm going to be playing Dead Space tonight, so I'd love to see ya. But anyway, moving forward. First thing I want to talk about is general healing. I think most people aren't going to have a problem with this, but let's go through it anyway. Basically, the changes are increased survivor healing interaction seconds to charge from 16 to 24 seconds. So 24 seconds was going to be the max for altruistic and self-heals, which I just think is bullshit. I think if you're going to have a swift, if you're playing with people, that needs to be an advantage to playing with people. So I would directly, straight away with my first change it to altruistic heals to 16 seconds as a flat rate, single heals and things like that. I'd maybe change it to 24 seconds, which is what they have now. Maybe 20 seconds, maybe 22, somewhere in that ballpark. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous what we saw with the PTB. We saw up to 6-minute heals, and I know that's not going to be a situation that happens all the time. However, for myself, I was getting 1 minute, 2-minute heals on average, and it was just boring. So let's stop the M1 drama and the recovery that comes with it. It's stupid. Remove it. Make these changes. Scourge Hook Pain Resonance. The current version of it in the PTB is losing 15% progress at max rank. You get 4 tokens as well with that. So it kind of begs the question of why do we even call it a Scourge Hook anymore? No idea. My proposed change is it still gets 4 tokens because you're sticking with that story, except it loses 25% of its current progress. I think that's a lot better. If you're going to get 4 uses out of a gen, out of a perk, I think 25% at the minimum is acceptable. I'd be willing to pump that more, but I'd be called a killer main, so I've got to be careful. But they're my proposed changes for Scourge Hook Pain Resonance. Boon Circle of Healing, I've actually come around a little bit with this one. Now that you can't self-care or self-heal, you need your team to do it. This does kind of kill solo, because I don't see a lot of solo survivors coming to the rescue, but we need to put it to the test at live. So for now, I'm going to sit on Boon Circle of Healing, leave it, whatever, see how it goes, I guess. Jury is out. Dead Hard, and I'm directly copying my admin Tyza, best admin Tyza, by the way, come on. Her idea for Dead Hard, she shared it, and she just came up with it out of nowhere, and straight away, I've thought about it, I've had a day to think about it, and I think it's awesome. So the current change in the PTB is you got to make a safe unhook, and then you get 1 Dead Hard, basically. And you have to rinse and repeat to keep getting value out of it. You have to make the safe hook rescue, and then you have endurance, and then you can use your Dead Hard. You get how it works. My proposed change, or Tyza's proposed change, which I agree with, is you start, and I've dumbed this down, by the way, if Tyza watches this. I've dumbed it down so it's a little bit less OP. Start the trial with 1 token, right? Each time you do a protection hit, gain 1 dead hard token, up to 2 tokens. So, and you could even dumb this down even more where you start the trial with 0 tokens, right? But when you make a protection hit for your team, you get dead hard. You get 1 token of dead hard. So then you can use dead hard. You're still providing work put in to get your dead hard, but not at the detriment of like completely cutting out gameplay and just doing the... I just think getting an unhooked save and then having dead hard activated, it just wasn't working in the PTB in a streamlined fashion. I think taking protection hits, which fits with the lore, by the way, of David, and it works well with like, we're going to live forever and that sort of thing. I just think getting protection hits is a far more superior way of doing it. I think it's fair and I think it's earned as well. And I think it just doesn't disrupt the gameplay. And I think the safe unhook is just not the most intelligent way that they went about this. But let us know what you think about this one. You can make it as strong or as weak as you like. If you want to start the trial with 0 tokens, that's totally fine as well. But I just want to hear what you guys think. Call of Brine. After kicking a generator, this perk becomes active for 60 seconds. You guys know how it works. Highlights in yellow and all that. And goes off when they get a good skill check. And then they change the generator regresses at a 125%. From 200, I believe it was. Yes, it was 200. My idea, back to normal, or at least 160% to 180%. Why we nerfed it that hard to 125 is beyond me. I thought that was too extreme. Let's meet halfway, at least 160%, and I don't think killers will complain about it too hard. The perk is still alive, but I just don't agree that banging out on killer gen perks every single update is the answer. I just think it's stupid. Overcharge is going to be really quick. Why do we even touch this? I don't think it's a very strong perk. At the high level tier play, high MMR, whatever the hell you want to call it, whatever the hell they're calling it, I just think it's fine. They get all the skill checks. It's a rare occurrence that you're going to get it. So I think Overcharge was absolutely fine, but that's just me, maybe. Hillbilly. No one asked for that. Change it back. Billy is love. Billy is life. Get rid of the engraving changes. Leave it. Let him be able to do his thing. And you know what? While you're there, get rid of that silly overheat mechanic. No one cares. No one cared. No one cared. No one. I went around and I asked. No one cared. The Hag. This one's interesting. People are still calling this a nerf. I'm not sure where I am with it, but I want to meet you guys halfway. Make the disarm trap longer. Is basically what I think. It's currently 4 seconds in the PTB. I timed it anyway. I'd go for maybe 5 to 6 seconds for a disarm. And maybe, as a counter to that, because I know I'm going to get a lot of flack for it, is maybe make it so you can't set traps on a hook anymore. So you can still do your web play. You know how to play Hag. If you know how to play Hag, you know how to set up your web. Do your web play and all that sort of thing. But maybe you just can't set it within a certain distance around a hook. Sort of like the Trapper. Kind of makes sense. That way I'm meeting people halfway with it, not making it too strong, but also making it so it's kind of viable as well. Because obviously she can't have her traps flashlighted anymore, so I think this is kind of halfway happy, right? Cool. But anyway, guys, they're my proposed changes. I got to admit, the dead hard change that Tyzer talked about was probably my favorite. The other changes were kind of just simplistic and pretty obvious, and no one knows why they changed things. But let us know what you guys think, and let us know what your proposed changes are of the perks talked about today, and also the general healing, what ideas you have. I'm interested to hear. I want to keep this dialogue going, and I hope to see you in the stream tonight if you do choose to pop in. Link in the description again. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it, and have yourselves a great weekend. All right. Love you all. See you in the next one.